J-Drone here. What's going on, guys? We got the WFLY controller, the new one that I just kind of did an unboxing and overview. And yes, you can put it in multi-rotor mode. I just didn't know how to do it. Contact the manufacturer. You can put it in multi-rotor mode. We have multi-rotor here. Old school one too. RC Logger. Now see, I haven't flown this drone just because I didn't really quite care for the small toyish controller. I've always tried to get this to bind to a jumper. I was unable to, even though I have a buddy box. I have a trainer box that my good friend from Drone Days sent to me, and I was still unable to do it. What I had to do with this is the receiver that came with this, we hooked up to this. There's 3 pins in the back that you can't see. Maybe I'll do an instruction video on how to do that later. 3 pins on the back, plugs right in, and then you got to put this in trainer mode. There is a button, let's see, there's a button to the left of those red wires on the left. You press that, and then you have to actually train the controller, train the drone to respond to the controller. And a second thing that I've done here, there's a little plug, see that little white plug on the bottom of that black box there, and that little wire coming out there, that's the negative for it. The positive I have going into this, that way we can see total volt readout. I'll show you everything here before we go for a flight. This drone does have a beginner mode, it has an advanced mode, and it has acro mode. Everything's trained from here to there. Again, the trainer mode, you're able to train it. And maybe I'll do a how-to or a light how-to or a walkthrough on that. So basically what we're going to do is plug in our battery here, which is a little tough to do with my wires here. There's not a lot of room on this drone to be hooking up extra wires and whatnot. But we'll get this battery in here at some point during this review. Maybe I should do a review on how to put a battery in. Alright, so immediately we get like a orangish light blinking on there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Okay, so once you turn it on, you get a green light. If I go ahead and hit my toggle, that now turns to a rapid orange. That is your advanced mode. And then if I hit it again, it flashes red. That's acro mode. Now what I want to show you here is, I don't know that you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, you should be able to see that. We have receiver 4.6 volts, that's what the receiver is operating off of, and external, which is the drone's LiPo, 8.1 volts. There is a chopper. Where is it? It's been flying around this area really low, and I can't see it. I can hear it, but anyway, hopefully you guys can see that. I'm trying to block it with my shadow there. Receiver and external. Now, I didn't have to program any of this. This is all already done for you, where you just kind of hook everything up, and this is the basic setup on this WFLY. We fly. Where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I can't see it. It's like over there somewhere. That's a huge, it's huge. Whatever it is, it's huge. Has to be like a military chopper or something. Alright, whatever. We're gonna go fly. I'd really like to know where it is. Kind of sounds like it's maybe in that cloud formation. It was a lot lower to the point where it was making my house vibrate earlier. There, it's right there. It's a double propeller helicopter. That was much lower earlier. Like, that thing had to have been way below. I think it's probably below 500. But it had to have been below like 200 because it was shaking stuff. You might be able to see it right now in that cloud formation. It's flying through the clouds. But all right, let's go ahead and fly this. So we're in green. I'm going to show you green. Green is tough. The rates in green is really tough. We're going to go down and out. We'll fire the motors. We're going to go up. All right, so these are your rates in your beginner mode. I'm full pitch backwards, full pitch forward, full pitch left, full pitch right. It's really docile, like extremely docile. I'm full pitch back, trying to bring it back towards us. That's full yaw. I'm gonna bring it this way. Try to give you a full yaw. That's full yaw. All right. So that's kind of whack, right? For me it is anyway. I mean, maybe if you have a camera on this, because these did come with cameras, you're trying to get some really good footage. I'm going to go ahead and, I think I've switched it into, maybe it's this one. I don't know. I have to bring it down. I have to bring it down because I don't remember which toggle I have set for it. And maybe it actually won't switch out unless you do it on the ground. Because I'm pretty sure I hit the toggle. So our beacon on top, no, it shut down. So I guess it has a feature if one of the propellers gets caught up, it shuts down motors. So I'm gonna put this over here just so you can see, hopefully see that green light. We're gonna go ahead and
what is going on here? It's not letting me switch my modes. What the heck? Did I change something? I think we're gonna restart this. It's not letting me switch my modes. We're at 7.8 on the LiPo. I was switching the modes when I first started this. I don't know what I did. And if you go to turn off the controller before you unplug the battery, it'll warn you that the receiver is still powered. Okay, so we're there. What the heck? It's not letting me switch my modes. Maybe I screwed something up when I did it during flight. That's terrible. I wanted to fly it in the sport mode. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Like, it's really no fun in that basic mode. I'm going to shut everything down. And again, it gave me that warning that the drone's still on, so we will click return, and now we'll shut everything down. Shut everything down. Shut down and shut down. So we're going to power on the drone. I don't know why that would default, unless somehow, because it is touchscreen. Maybe somehow when I was flying I touched screen and disabled something. So we're on green. There we go. Okay. We're back to be
able to switch it. Don't try to switch your modes during flight. It screws something up. So land and then do it. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to press my toggle down once. This is sport mode. Woo! Okay, so in sport mode, if you full pitch backwards, it will do a flip. Full pitch right, it'll do a barrel roll. It's kind of like the old MGX controller in your highest speed setting. You are able to fly this as long as you don't go 100%. Because once you go 100%, it's going to do that flip. And actually, it seems like it's a little more than 100%. Because I'll try to show my controller here. No, maybe it's 100%. We'll bring it back. I'll kind of come back here. That way you guys can see it. Yaw rate is definitely better. And I do have my voice warnings turned off on this. External, it's showing we're at 6.8, 7.2. So it's actually showing the draw and the sag in the battery when we're going higher. Like right now, we're just hovering. We're not going crazy. I'm showing at 6.9, and I'm good at 6 volts. I say bringing down the cells to 3, each one 3. Now we're at 7. But here, let me just show you all the way back. Bamzo. Bam. So this is cool. This makes this flyable for me. And a way to get out of that automatic flip, I think, would be adjusting the channels to 80%. Because then you're not going that 100%, which is cueing the automatic flip. And we're at 6.8 volts. So, I mean, I guess maybe I could have hooked the jumper up to this if I would have hooked the receiver to it. This controller came with a receiver. So I was sitting and I was thinking, and it was like, wait a minute, RC Logger. I've never hooked that to a controller. It was said, like in the instruction manual, actually it's made for you to hook to your own controller. This is a brushless drone. You can get these for like $40 or $50 now. I mean, the original controller wasn't bad. It was just extremely toy grade. Woo! That was a little bit of a low flip. And your red propellers are your front for orientation. And the only reason I'm not going to show you how I hook this up right now is because I got work. Dude, I got a wedding that starts outside, that goes under a tent, that goes inside, and then back outside. So I'm stacked for work, man. I'm stacked for work. Sunday I'll be off. I haven't been off work in a while. Yeah. And again, I don't know what type of LVC indication this thing has, or if the original controller used to be, ooh, external, we're low. Ooh, we're lower than I'd like to be. So we're gonna go ahead and land it. Ideally, I'm gonna do a battery mod on this because the connectors on this, I don't quite care for the connectors. That way we can use a better battery. This is an old battery. We're gonna go ahead and set it down. So you wanna put your stick down, then you wanna pull this stick down, then you want to go both down and out. If you pull it down and go down and out quickly, being in that mode, the possibility of doing a backflip is very possible. I did it in my house several times. And again, you can see that touch screen. Obviously, I'm touching stuff when, and maybe here, I bet if we hold this, nope, I don't know, I was able to do a lock, exit lock, there. Touch screen is locked. So you can lock the touchscreen if you got big hands like me, simply by holding that. So that's definitely a good feature. They've really thought about this controller. The only thing they are lacking is that we don't have a JR Bay back here where we can hook up a multi-protocol module, unless there's a way, I don't know, unless there's an old school way to hook it up through a trainer or hook it up through a data. There's a phone port here too. I don't know what that phone port's about. But alright guys, I'm J-Drone. I'm liking this controller. I just I really wish we had more protocols in this because it is a nice size too. I personally like the smaller THG size, but I'm liking this too. I'm really liking this. If I want to pinch, it's going to be comfortable for me to pinch, as opposed to a smaller controller that really has my hands like almost touching when I'm pinching because I have large hands. There's enough space in between. And again, WFLY, it stands for We Fly, which we do. We fly. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns down below. We fly on the old school RC Logger. All right, guys.